This is the Conscious Hour. We're going to do a reality check here. There's a lot of talk about being anti Semitic. And I want to tell you a quick little story that I learned when I was young, and then I started questioning it. And it was a story about, of course, the Nazis exterminating the Jews. Back in those days, I would watch these videos, black and white, of course, in the old days, where you'd see these Jewish people, they had Z's on their armbands, and they were being put in the rail cars to be taken to Auschwitz to be incinerated. And so I believed, the story the Jews were being attacked and brutalized, etc. Except I didn't know who the Z's were. And the Z's were the Khazarians. And then I watched a TV series. It was called The Man in the High Tower. It was an Amazon special. And it really looked into who Hitler was. Hitler was into time travel and all sorts of things, very advanced. And then it ties into the Khazarians. The Khazarians, who are they? And the zebras, the Z's. Hitler was exterminating the Khazarians because they were Diablo.
One of the world's dirtiest secrets is that the exterminated Jews in Nazi Germany were not considered real Jews. They were considered Khazar Russians and Eastern Europeans whose ancestors converted to Judaism in 740 AD under their king, King Bulan. Their bloodline dates back to the Turkish tribes and to the powerful empire of Khazaria that once controlled all of Russia. Arthur Kessler, who wrote The 13th Tribe, claims that over 90% of today's Jews are racially non-Jewish and have no genetic relationship to the 12 tribes of Israel. Today's Jews, says Kessler, are more related to Attila the Hun than King Solomon of Israel. One of the world's dirtiest secrets is that the exterminated Jews in Nazi Germany were not considered real Jews. They were considered Khazar.
So, this is the Conscious Hour, folks. It's okay to be critical of what we call the Jews, but it isn't the Jewish people. We bunch them all together because they don't want you to ever discover that the Jewish people aren't the problem. They were being used as a front so the Khazarians could get what they want. Now we can go dive into the Jewish people who believe in Jesus Christ, and thou shalt not kill, and thou shalt not judge, and love thy neighbor as you love thyself. Now we can separate away and look at Netanyahu, and we know who he represents. Look at the pedophilia ring. Look at how all of our politicians, meaning a majority of our politicians now, 93%, have been mentally conditioned to support Israel as some sacred place, and that you're anti-Christian if we can't save Israel. Do you see how the reality's been twisted? We are living in a propaganda time warp. The Western media, even though people inside the system might question it, they have no power to stop the control of the Western media. That's why the Conscious Hour was created, because there had to be a platform, using many platforms, to be able to tear away the old propaganda machine, cut through the veil, and bring the truth to the people. And that's why I instruct you. I say, go watch YouTube. YouTube does something different. It takes stuff from around the world, which gives you the opportunity to start critically thinking. Everybody knows when something's right or wrong in their gut, but they get caught up in the gladiator sports. Oh, the Jews are being assaulted. We've got to save the Jews, or we've got to save them, or they're all of these crises going on. These foreign countries, they're terrorist organizations. We have to invade them and stop terrorism. This whole storyline. And then you find out that these countries weren't terrorists. They're just people trying to live. But this political, diabolical devil machine, the zebras, have been on this mission for a long time. They want to control the world. And the world finally has woken up and said, we're done with this old system. That's why we're now revealing all this pedophilia and the killings and the just incestuous stuff that we're talking about, harvesting organs and stuff. You understand. That's why you go to church and pray to God, because they put you in fear. But God is right here. God's inside all of us. It's when we stand up and say, no, excuse me, we're simple people. We love each other. I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat. I don't care what country you live in. I care about one thing: life. I want to live life to the fullest. But these people, these monsters that you're all witnessing, they want to starve you out, keep starving you out, taking you away and crushing you, because you know what? They believe there's too many people in the world. Too many people in the world. Yeah. We're at 8.2 billion. They think 3 billion. It would be about right. Do you see where they are? The psychopathy they're living in? Because they can't manage the rest of them. That's why they want to get rid of the rest of them. That's why they created all these viruses coming to get you. Yeah. It's a germ warfare, man. They've been doing it for a long time. Anyways, this is the Conscious Hour. Thanks for tuning in, and share this video, because maybe it'll help you understand that you're being hoodwinked and we can break on through to the other side. That's life, liberty, pursuit of happiness, and one world order where all countries come together. Eventually, we have no countries. We have just a global economy with people having one ID, travel anywhere you want, never have to worry about money. Money doesn't exist. You're on a debit and credit system, and you get to manifest your destiny for however long you want to live. You want to live to 80, 90, 100 years old, 110 years old, 120 years old? You can do it. Lots of people have done it before. Just put the right stuff in your body and you'll live for a long time. This is the Conscious Hour, folks. Futuristic? No. Realistic? Absolutely. Time to change the world. Let's come together before we blow it up. Please share, please like, and please donate to the 501c3. The money that comes in goes right out to the people in need. Thanks so much.